So with Laroi hinting at dropping an album for the past year, the album rollout has finally started. Let's talk about it. So we all know that Laroi's next album was teased for a long time and it was going to be called Scum, but now it's going to be called Watch This, which is actually a good name. I do enjoy this name a lot and I think it's better than Scum or whatever Scum was going to be, but we can expect the next album to be called Watch This unless it gets changed again, but I don't think it will. Laroi would actually feature on Tate McRae's album the other month in February with the song being called I Know Love, with this song actually doing pretty good streaming numbers and numbers in general, but the song itself was actually good. I just wish Laroi's verse was a little bit longer. His part feels a little bit too short, but overall a solid collab and the first official collab between Laroi and Tate McRae. Hopefully we see more collabs between them this year, and hopefully maybe Tate McRae on Laroi's album would be fire between them both. But earlier this month, Laroi would make a tweet saying April is a good month, obviously hinting that he will be dropping this month, but then he would delete the tweets. And then a couple of days later, Laroi would archive all of these posts on his Instagram account, and then he would say next time he posts will be the time it is music related, which I mean, obviously it was. But then today, Laroi would post a new snippet with the song being called How Does It Feel, with this snippet being amazing and a different style to what Laroi usually does. Like, it's very unique and completely different to what Laroi usually does, but it still has that Laroi style and like sound to it, if that makes sense, while still being different. Does that make sense? But I honestly enjoy this snippet a lot, and I feel like the direction this album is going in is going to be amazing. It has that like more summer vibe to it, and just overall good feel to it, and very interesting feel to it in a good way. I'm excited to hear the song when it actually drops this month, most likely. Well, the pre-save is up, and obviously Laroi said April is a good month, so we can obviously expect the song How Does It Feel to most likely drop this month, like guaranteed to drop this month. I would say this week maybe, if not next Friday on April 18th. But I did make a reel about Laroi dropping the song, and Laroi actually liked it and reposted it on his second account. When I saw that, I was happy as I was tweaking, jumping. I was excited, like, wow, that made my day. But thank you, Laroi, for reposting that. I appreciated that. Made my day for real. But when is the actual album dropping? I could see this definitely dropping in summer, because Laroi said last year he would actually wanted to drop a summer album. Obviously that didn't happen, but we got the deluxe for the first time instead in like July, June, I believe. But with Laroi wanting to drop a summer album last year, I can definitely see it dropping this year in the summertime, like June, July, August, September, sometime in there, with us getting maybe like 3-4 singles for the album, including the snippet I just showed. How does it feel? But that's just my opinion and predictions on when I think Laroi's album will drop. Let me know your thoughts and predictions below. But could Laroi be going on tour for this album? Obviously, like most rappers or artists in general, go on tour when they drop an album. And yes, Laroi just did a tour last year, but I can see Laroi resting a little bit this year and going on tour late this year, like actually start the tour late this year or early next year, with him only touring, in my opinion, this isn't confirmed, this is just my opinion, with an American tour and an Australian tour, because obviously Laroi is from Australia and he would want to come back. And I don't know about Europe, maybe he could, I don't know, but that's just my predictions. But I'm excited for this Laroi album rollout because I've been waiting like so long for a new Laroi album and like new Laroi songs, and they've been so good. The snippets, songs, like it's all been good. We're finally starting the album rollout with this new song, How Does It Feel, dropping very soon this month. But I'm excited because Laroi is my favorite artist, and when this album drops, it will be one of my favorite albums of this year, top 10 at least, maybe top 5, because so many rappers are dropping this year. But I'm just excited. I'm in a good mood for Laroi and Laroi's music, and definitely gets me pumped for new Laroi music. But that's everything we need to know about Laroi's music and the new song he is dropping very soon this month. Let me know if you're excited. Let me know your thoughts on this because I'm excited. Like and subscribe for more Laroi videos. Follow my socials below. Check out my channel for more rap videos. Like and subscribe for more. It's been NDC. See ya.